So you're planning a move somewhere in Brevard County and you're wondering if Viera is the space for you? Well, in this video, I'm going to go over the 10 reasons why I think you should be considering your move to Viera, Florida, right after this. My name's Larkin and I'm a real estate agent with REMAX Aerospace here in Brevard County, and I do regular videos just like this one, talking about living, working, playing, and some real estate updates here on the Space Coast. If this is something that you're interested in, you should probably hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're notified every time I put up new videos. And if you are planning a move either into the Space Coast or you're moving out of our area, I'm sure that you have questions. Well, I hear from folks just like you every day that have questions about their move either into our area or out of the area that I love to answer, and I'd love to hear from you too. You can call me, you can text me, you can comment below, you can hunt me down on social media and leave me a direct message. However you like to communicate, I'm great with. Let's get on with the top 10 on Viera. It's really no surprise that Viera, Florida is one of the best-selling areas in the county, and in this video I've got the 10 reasons why you should consider your move there. First thing I want to talk to you about is the central location that you have living in Viera, Florida. If you haven't noticed, Brevard County is kind of unique shaped. It's over 72 miles long, and Viera, Florida is right in the middle. This location puts you about 30 minutes away from anything in the county. You've got I-95 running through, separating East and West Viera, which also gives you 4 access points to I-95 too. And these are some of the areas that are really close to living in Viera. Reason 2 to consider Viera is the active lifestyle. I love driving through a community or living in a community that always seems to be in motion, and that's exactly what Viera has to offer. You've got sidewalks in the communities, you have paths that connect the communities, and there always seems to be someone walking, running, riding their bike, pushing the kiddos in the stroller, taking their dogs for a walk. There's a lot of activity that's happening in Viera, and if that's important to you, you should be making a move to Viera. Reason number 3 is the medical facilities and the health care options that are available for you in Viera. First, you have the Viera Hospital by Health First that is in West Viera. Viera Hospital has an emergency room. It has 84 private beds to take care of your needs. They offer full service medical and surgical capabilities, and they also have an in-house lab to do your blood work and that type of thing. Viera is home to Brevard County's VA clinic. So if either you're a veteran or you have someone in your family that's a veteran, you know they can get some great medical care at the VA clinic in Viera. Viera is also home to a number of medical facilities and doctor's offices in East Viera off of Morrell Road and Spyglass Hill. You have the One Senior Place, and Brevard Pediatrics Care is in Viera too. Reason number 4 is for the golfer. If you love to golf, you should look to see what Viera has to offer. You've got the Durans Golf Course in West Viera. This 18-hole golf course was designed by Lewis Chip Powell. And also out at Durans, they have a par 3 9-hole course that you can play at night as well. Viera East offers a picturesque 18-hole golf course that was designed by Joe Lee. And other facilities that are nearby are Indian River Colony Club has a private 18-hole course for its residents. There's Turtle Creek Golf Course, there's Bay Tree National, and Suntree Country Club too. Reason number 5 to live in Viera are their parks. Viera Wetlands is off West Wickham all the way out to the end. If you haven't been there, you definitely need to treat yourself. There's some amazing wildlife that you'll see every time that you're out there. If the paths are closed, so you can't drive around the loop, you have the option to walk, and I've always seen a plethora of wildlife birds, and there's always a sighting of a gator or two while I'm out there too. Brevard Zoo is in Viera, and I gotta tell you, it's one of the best zoos I've ever been to. Besides having a wide variety of animals for you to look at and enjoy, they also have great natural spaces for them to enjoy and live their lives. One of my favorite sections of the Brevard Zoo is going to visit the giraffes, because the boardwalks are at a higher level, so you're eye levels with the giraffes, and there's feeding stations along this section of the boardwalk. Also at the Brevard Zoo is the Brevard Zoo's linear path. This is a under 3-mile one-way path out that starts at the zoo. It's an elevated boardwalk that takes you parallel to 95. That's a great place to go for a walk, for a run, or even a bike ride. The few times I've been out to this, I've always seen birds in the trees and some critters underneath, including some copperheads and water moccasins. If you haven't been to Linear Park, it is a nice relaxing place to go for a stroll, and I highly suggest you check it out, especially if you're living in Viera now. Reason 6 to live in Viera is the shopping and restaurants. Take Wickham west of 95 and you'll pass the Super Target, the Super Walmart, the Hobby Lobby. As you head north on Lake Andrews Drive, you have the shops at Lake Andrews. You have the Avenues Outdoor Mall, TJ Maxx, Home Goods. Some of my favorite shops out there are the World of Beer. You've got Total Wine, Pizza Calorie, Bed Bath & Beyond, Ethan Allen. There's plenty of shops and restaurants for you to enjoy in West Viera. Reason number 7 are the schools that you'll find in Viera. Whether you have children or not, having a good living in a neighborhood that has a good school system is very important. The schools in Viera are some of the newest in Brevard County, and if you go to sites like Florida Today, you'll see how well rated these schools are too. Reason number 8 for living out in Viera is how low the property taxes are. Since this is an unincorporated area of Brevard County and you're outside of either Rockledge or the city of Melbourne's municipality, your millage rate for taxes are much lower than in those cities. For Viera, for 2020, the millage rate was $13.20 for every $1,000 worth of value, compared to the city of Rockledge at $17.2908. The city of Melbourne at $18.1189. You can see that the property taxes are less when you're living in Viera. Reason number 9, no evacuations. That's right. At some point in time, living in Florida, there's going to be a threat of a storm coming up one of the coasts. And if you're living east of US 1 or on any of the Barrier Islands when a storm is approaching, they could call for a mandatory evacuation. But since Viera is on the west side of US 1 and a good portion of it is even west of 95 come storm time, you are not a part of the mandatory evacuations, and that should give you peace of mind of being able to stay safe in your own home. And reason number 10 why I think Viera could be a good place for you to move is the new construction. Viera is one of the newer cities here in the county. It was established in 1989. That's when the first house was built. So most of the homes were actually built 2002 and newer, which gives you new building codes to the newer hurricane standards. What I like about the new construction is, 1, your insurance is typically less than some of the older homes that are out there. 2, all of the homes in Viera are on city water and sewer, so you don't have to deal with septic tanks or well waters for your drinking source. And also, since they're all newer homes, you don't have to worry about cast iron pipes being underneath the property either. So that is another great reason to consider Viera to get the new construction options. And if you want brand new, they're building today out in Viera, and there's plans for the next several years to continue construction out in West Viera too. So if you're looking for a new place to call home, especially if you want a new house, then you should definitely look into the Viera area. So those are the 10 reasons that I think that you should consider a move to Viera if you're planning a move here in Brevard County. If you have any questions about these top 10, or you have any other questions about Viera and making a move to the Space Coast, I would love to hear from you. You can call me, you can text me, you can comment below. And if you stuck around this long in the video, you probably like what you're hearing. If you haven't done so already, there's a subscribe button that's popping up right there in the lower corner. Plus, I've queued up 2 videos right here for you to watch next. My name's Larkin with REMAX Aerospace. I appreciate you stopping by. I'll see you on the next video.